when you come and play against other people in this type of setting, it's super fun, right? And there again, it's a tool, right? So like realistically, athletics within academics has always been a tool for academics. And that's one of the great things about esports now. Why would I want to come and do this? Because now I've got that space to do it. My name is Patrick McClung. I'm the head coach of esports for Oklahoma City University, right in the heart of Oklahoma. And you're sitting right now in the Starcade Esports Arena, which is even the heart of campus and esports in Oklahoma as far as I'm concerned. Humans have always been competitive, right? And so esports is just kind of a newer definition of that type of competition. Video games has become one of the largest entertainment factors in the world, even outpacing a lot of the former big entertainment industries. And so it was a natural progression to have competitions built around those video games, and that's the core of what esports is. Colleges have recognized that, hey, there's a space now for these people that didn't have a space before. And esports can be used as a tool by these people, just like any other sport. So basketball is a tool to get your college degree. Esports can be a tool for a whole new different demographic to be able to obtain that level of education as well. And the great thing about esports is there's no prerequisite, right? There's no boy teams, there's no girls teams. It's all co-ed. It's open to everybody. Your race, your history, your family lineage, none of that matters anymore to be able to all come together and compete. Students don't have to choose education over their hobbies. They have an education component as well. And so these are the people that have that technology mindset, can play the game at a high level, but then can also bring that technology and experience that they're learning just by playing into the classroom setting through learning how to run cameras, etc. So now that kid goes to the football game and helps the football team run the camera, right? Or get their recordings streamed. Live streaming is the future, and esports is the ones that are leading that. So there's so much education and esports merger that any school that is not seeing this for what it is just putting their heads in the sand, unfortunately. So, here's what I'd say to the schools that are out there that are thinking about this. Your students are playing these games too, right? So now you can build a program you can build that space for these students who've never had that space before. And you're gonna provide for them a positive environment. Because right now, just playing online, not always the best environment to play in. And so we're gonna give them that structure to be able to know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. So they're gonna have a good mentor with a good coach. They're gonna learn how to work as a team, right? And so a lot of times, just playing at home, you might be the best gamer, but when you can't work with someone right next to you, you're missing out on that valuable life lesson. I got a phone call from a parent after their player was in for about 2 weeks or so, and she was in tears. And I was like, what's wrong? She's like, I just have to tell you how much this means to us. You don't know this, but my player is wheelchair bound. And also because of some health conditions, he can't leave the house because of COVID. But he now is great at something that he was never been able to be great at anything before. And he's got a community of people who admire and respect and befriend him, whereas before he never had that. And so that alone right there, it gives me chills because it was such an impact just for that one person to be able to compete and play and have that community built around him. There's nothing else that can do that. There's nothing else.
I was just thinking, we're still good. We're still rolling.
We still good? We still rolling?
Yeah, we're still rolling. But I'm just even thinking.